past, present, and future. Welcome back to Agent 836 page. And today, what we're gonna do is go over some of the product you should look into for 2022. Some of the stuff you start investing. And I know that's like one of the first questions everyone asks me, like, what should I invest in? Am I too late? You know, the game has passed. And just like the stock market, it's never too late. You're never too late. You just got to do your research. You just have to find out exactly what is the product you want to buy. What are the product that will yield you the most profit from the regular MSRP. And today that's what I'm going to talk about. So please stay tuned. And before you go, please subscribe at the bottom. Thank you. So first we're going to start with the Pokemon Evolving Skies Sword and Shield set. I actually got into the game right on time for this one here, around November of last year, 2021. I was able to get 4 booster box for the price of 110 for one, 105, 115, 110. My average is roughly around like 110 for all 4 booster box. I could have gotten more, to be honest. I actually placed an order for 4 additional Evolving Skies booster box on eBay. Like, I got scammed out of those 4. The seller just never sent those. Where there's cases here you guys should also watch out, especially if you're purchasing off of eBay, where the seller will indicate that they sent out or they'll print out a USPS shipping label, and that shipping label will show that it's been printed. It's just awaiting the item. It took like almost like a week and a half. No response, or it doesn't mean the seller made no effort to even send in the packet. And that's when I thought, oh man, maybe this is a scam, because he printed the USPS label like a week ago. You still haven't dropped it off. It's just not possible. Like, we have the weekends for crying out loud. You can always shop it off the weekends. But no response whatsoever. I reached out to the seller, no response too. Thank God for eBay money back guarantee program that they have, because I was able to get my refund back, about like $400+ back. And that's what I used to invest. That's what I used to invest in my other product that I have here. I was just like, man, I really wanted more of the Evolving Sky set. And the reason why I look into the Evolving Sky set is because it has pretty much all of the Eevee's evolution. And growing up as a fan of Pokemon, and big Pokemon gamer fan as well, pretty much Eevee was like one of the best Pokemon you can have, because you can make it evolve to whatever you want in the game. And in the TCG era, or in the TCG world, it's almost a rarity, because if you have a Eevee, depending on what set you like, you can pretty much, like I said, you can pretty much evolve into anything, battle any trainer you want, have any good strategies you like, because it's so adaptable. You can adapt to any other deck. And plus, Eevee is one of the poster boy of Pokemon. There are 3 poster boy pretty much. There's the Charizard, there's Pikachu, and there's Eevee. So if you're ever going to invest in any Pokemon product, it has to be one of the 3. The reason why is because, for example, let me ask you this, and you can let me know in the comments below. If you are offered a Charizard Rainbow VMAX of any. Let's make it recent. If you were offered a Charizard V-Star here, this guy, either this Pokemon or I don't know, let's say a regular VMAX, or let's say a Tyranitar VMAX from the battle style, I'm almost 100% sure of the time, if you were going to pick between a Tyranitar or a Charizard V-Star, you're going to take the Charizard V-Star almost 9 out of 10 times. Well, it's just not going to sit down, okay. So, that's why I always recommend getting one of the 3 Poster Boy, because regardless of what you do, those 3 cards are going to be in more demand regarding what time period you live in, regarding if this is going to be 10 years in the future, 20 years in the future, or now. There's always going to be way more demand for those 3 cards versus others. And I can give you another good example here is let's say a Blaziken VMAX or a Charizard VMAX, Secret Rare, Rainbow Rare. You will always take the Charizard Rainbow Rare over the Blaziken. Almost 8 out of 10 times you're going to take the Charizard. And this is the reason why I always advise you guys to always follow the Poster Boy. Follow the money, pretty much. Don't start investing into all this other stuff. Start buying random boxes. Start doing other things just because, oh, you know, it's the trendiest one right now or it's the latest one. Don't do that. Do some research before you actually make any purchase, because it's going to pay down the road. It's going to pay off later down the road. You don't want to start just buying things because you're like, oh, you know, it's the trend, it's the latest pack, and it's probably the cheapest. No, you guys remember Battle Style and Chilling Ring? You remember how unsuccessful those were? They were not really the best 2-pack. People think, or has argued with me, that they are underrated and they should be looked at with more. I don't know, they were just like, you should look at this with more respect, and I'm like, no, I can't take Battle Style or Chilling Ring because who's gonna buy them? Like, you guys don't want to buy them. How am I gonna sell this 10-20 years down the road? Not even 10, 20, 5 years down the road, 3 years down the road. No one's looking for it. It doesn't contain any rarity of Pokemon. It doesn't have any, like, of the 3 main poster child. It doesn't have anything pretty much relevant. So why would I waste my time and invest in either a Chilling Ring or a Battle Style? So that's why I went with Evolving Skies. They were like, oh, you know, Evolving Skies is so hard to pull anything. It's just so difficult. The pull rate's hard. There's so many Pokemon. There's so many rarities. But that's the point. Nobody wants to know ahead of time of the success rate they can pull. They want to have some kind of randomized future. They want to know exactly, like, hey, if I get this, I have a chance at one of these. And with Evolving Skies, you have a chance of pulling any of the EV evolution. And Umbreon VMAX, Ultimate Art VMAX is pretty much the best one. And that's the one that everyone's aiming for. It's really hard to pull, but hey, it makes it fun, right? If it's easy, it's simple, it's not rare, you don't want it. So that's why Evolving Skies is one of my best bang for your bucks. I invested heavily into it. I wish I would have got the remaining 4 booster box. It would have gave me a total of 8, and I could have. I'm happy with 4, but you know, I'd rather have 8. I honestly would rather have 8 of those versus just 4. It would have been nice. So that's a set that I really recommend. Still not too late because it's only roughly 150 bucks right now for one. You can probably find some for like 130, 140. Anything below 150 is the deal right now. It's only going to keep going up, and it's never too late to jump into the ship yet for Evolving Skies. I can see this like $400, you know, this year, probably higher next year. Almost certain they're not going to make a new reprint of this. The reason behind that is because there's so many cars in there. Imagine having to reprint a whole set when there's like over 180 plus cars, 200 plus cars. It's just not possible. So they're not really going to make another reprint of this. Moving on to my second recommended set. The second recommended set that I'll recommend is the Pokemon Celebration 25th Anniversary. The Pokemon Celebration 25th Anniversary comes with pretty much a booster pack of 4, a chance to pull any of the base set Pokemon, like I mentioned earlier, a base set Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur. Those reprint are pretty much the latest we ever got since Pokemon X and Y Evolution. XY Evolution costs so much that you can't even afford it. So the closest thing we have to that is Pokemon Celebration. The reason why I'm investing highly into it is because it gives you a chance to pull a base set. And a lot of our buyers, regardless of how the pull rate is, they want to have a once and I don't know, 1 to 1,000 odds. They just rather have any chance of pulling a base set because they know they can't buy another base set reprint out there anymore, because there's probably not going to make any more reprints of the base set. I don't know for how long, probably for not until Celebration 30 or Pokemon 30th Anniversary, and from now till then we might not see another base set, like I said. On top of that, we don't even know for sure Pokemon 30th Anniversary is going to have a base set. It's probably, what if they may have just skipped the whole Kanto region, or they may have just start with a different region, skip the whole base set from that end. You know, you're not guaranteed it. But with the 25th Anniversary Celebration set, you're guaranteed that you can pull from the original Pokemon base set a Charizard, Venusaur, or Blastoise, and just having that chance creates that demand. And when it creates that demand, price skyrocket. I was able to purchase a whole bunch of these Lance Charizard Pokemon Celebration from Best Buy for like $19.99, which was a steal. I got 5 of those for like $100. And this was just back in January. It's March. A single box Celebration, a Lance Charizard collection box here, runs anywhere between $35 to $40. I already double what I put in at $20 in January. And the reason why I doubled so fast was because Celebration has already ended their reprint. They're not making any more of these run. They're not printing out any more Celebration cards, and that was as of 2/27. If you guys follow my other videos, you'll see it. They have already canceled all of their prints. They're no longer printing any of these Celebration packs. So just having either a single pack, or in this case getting a collection pack, it's going to pay off in the long run. I can see these running anywhere from 100 to 200, plus we're getting hit with inflation in our economy. So this is even going to go up even more. I can see this going to $200 within like the next 2-3 years, and I have 5 of them. So I turn a $100 investment to $1,000 within the next 2-3 years. On top of that, I chose Charizard specifically because it's one of the poster boy, just like the one next to it, the Pikachu Celebration Collector Box 2. I chose Pikachu 2 because it was also a poster boy, and of the same reason, the Celebration Pack are no longer in print, and it gives you a chance to pull a base set Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, and just having that chance pretty much up the value, and it caused a high demand, especially when there's no more print of it. So that's why I have one of those as well. And on top of that, I do have a box of 4 Pokemon Center ETB box, and of those 4, there's even more booster pack in there, creating a higher chance of pulling one of the base set Pokemon. And I can see those selling from anywhere between $300 to $400, or even $500 in the next few years. And like I said, I invested roughly after shipping and tax probably $250, $260 for 4. I could probably get back at least at the minimum $1,000, and that's $1,000 per box. Or not $1,000 per box, $250 per box. So I can get back at least $1,000. I paid almost 60 plus, or 65. Let's do some easy math. $70 plus tax per box, and I'm probably gonna get $250 for each. So that's a smart move. That's a good investment. I do know there's a time you have to, keep, if cash is tight, probably to get one. But it's a good investment because it's going to pay off in the long run. And the next set after that is the Pokemon Sword and Shield base set. Pokemon is already coming out with a new set in May. The reason why I am recommending the Sword and Shield base set is because with Sword and Shield, you get with the base set, that is, you get the base set of all the new Pokemon for that region. And whenever there's a new set or a new region of Pokemon, what you want to do is purchase that base set because it has more value down the road. And just due to the fact that it's the start of that era, the start of that region, pretty much the start of that era, and you can get any base set of it from that era. It's gonna go up in value later down the road. So that's why I have one booster box of it. I thought about buying more, but I couldn't get any good deal at the time. I got this for $150 at the time, so it was pretty much a steal for $150. I just couldn't pass up on it, so that's why I only bought one. But if you guys can get your hand on some, get one. Just try to get one if you can. If not, it's cool. They're pretty expensive right now. They're roughly around $220, $250 a box, and I'm already up $100 just buying a box of it and this is from back in October of last year. So, like I said, it's never too late to invest. It's only been, you can say, 6 months. It's never too late to invest. It's just you have to invest wisely and also be smart about your investment. Do some research, find out exactly what kind of set it is, what does it contain, before you buy or purchase. And next set that I'm gonna look at is Pokemon Brilliant Stars. This guy right here. I have another 6 boxes in my closet, but those are just gonna be for keepsake now. And the reason why I love Pokemon Brilliant Stars is because it has the same thing again. It has the poster child, Charizard. And just because it has Charizard, it has so much value to it. And it's not like it has just one Charizard. It has a variety of Charizard. These are just 2 that I have right now. The other ones I have sent off to get it graded. The alternate art and the V-Star Rainbow. how many booster boxes do you know in the past that can yield you like 4 or 5 different Charizard? This is pretty much the first booster box that allows you to pull so many varieties of Charizard. Just think of that. How many booster box collection in the past have allowed you to yield so many variety of Charizard? Let me know in the comments below. This is the first Brilliant Star or Pokemon box that has allowed us to pull so many variety of Charizard. And each, it's rare of its, has its own rarity to it and value. I honestly think the alternate art one's gonna come out top later down the road. The Rainbow Rare is nice too, but the alternate art is probably the best one there. So that's why I'm heavily invested in Brilliant Stars, because it just came out. It's still cheap. It's only 110 bucks for one. If you can find some for 120, it's still fairly cheap. We're still in the new, or we're still in the first print, so it's still roughly around that 120 range. But trust me, when the second print run, the third print will start coming out, and it start dipping to 80 bucks, 90 bucks, I'm gonna buy more of it, because no other booster box or a collection box has a guarantee or a chance of pulling different variety of Charizard. Of the 6 boxes that I purchased so far and open, I pulled either a regular Charizard V, a V-Star, V-Star Max, alternate, or I pulled one of each in there. So you're guaranteed to pull one variety of Charizard. And like I said, that one guaranteed chances causes a demand for the box, because like I said, who doesn't want a Charizard? It's the poster child. It's the one that's in demand the most. Who doesn't want it? So be smart about your investment. The newest pack here that's going to come out in May, Pokemon Sword and Shield Astral Radiance. I'm not going to invest into it, because we're going to purchase a few boxes, because it's mainly for TCG play. And I'm a collector, I'm not a TCG player. If you are a TCG player, definitely look into it. A lot of good cards, a lot of good combination. We're going to go over that in my next video. The reason why I brought that up is because usually when that trend comes into effect, the Sword and Shield Astral Radiance, once they start printing out on May, the Brilliant Star is going to go down. Hopefully the price go down. Just look at Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike's been down to like 85 bucks. Now I stopped buying a Fusion Strike. I only bought like 2 collector, the Flareon and Jolteon collection box. And from my Flareon box, I pulled a Espeon VMAX. So I already pulled this guy. So I was like, there's no point. I got this guy already. I already got my Espeon VMAX. I don't need to purchase anymore or try to go into it, because I already got it. I may just purchase more just for show and tell. Or maybe sell in my collection, because it's so cheap right now. But you guys can see, Fusion Strike went down because all it has is probably Mew. And Mew is not really a high demand Pokemon. It's not a high demand card. Not really a high demand rarity. The value compared to Pikachu or Charizard is not there. And that's why I'm saying that when Astral Radiance does come out in May, Brilliant Star's going to go down. That's going to be a good time for you guys to invest, or from now to May, save your money to invest into Brilliant Star. It should go down more. It should probably go down to like 100 bucks, 90. Heck, if it goes to 80, I'm buying more. I'm buying 10 of those. Because once they start picking up again, we're not once this train start rolling, you guys are not going to stop. It's going to pick up like Evolving Sky. It's just going to keep going, going, and gone. And lastly here, I do have a Shiny Fate box. I got that from a trade from Arceus Rainbow Rare. I just thought I threw it in there too. I traded a Rainbow Rare Arceus for a Shiny Fate ETB box. I also I thought it was a good deal, because it also contained the Shiny Fate Charizard, and that's also a chase card. Everyone wants to chase that card too. It's also a rarity. It's really hard to pull. So if you guys do or are able to trade for one of these boxes, or is able to purchase a few of these. I know they're selling these at GameStop for like $49.99, which is not cheap, because if you think of it, if you just put another $49.99, you can get a Brilliant Stars. So it's, and at least with the Brilliant Stars, it comes with a guaranteed of pulling something really nice. And later down the road, that's gonna be more in high demand. The shiny figure, like I said, it's a good box. I'm not gonna lie. It's just it's really hard to pull anything, so some people might not have that preference. But you still have the chase card, Charizard, the poster boy. You can still have a chance at it. So it's still one of the more preferred box that you can buy. And plus, they're making a lot of reprint right now, so it's not too bad or not too expensive. Just remember, it used to be $100 one of these, and the Champion's Path, it was $100 not so long ago. A few months ago, it was like $100. It's still probably $100 right now. So with a shiny fig box, it's $49.99. I think it's a good deal for you to start investing too. I'm actually going to see if I can buy more of these as well. Like always, please let me know what you guys think of the video. What other things I should be investing in. What other thing I should be collecting. Please let me know in the comment below. Peace out, everyone. Have a nice day.